Hello everyone. Today is the day we finally received the decision from the court regarding the Leiter versus Los Angeles trial. It was a 4-week wait, and the fact findings of the court are stunning, to say the least. We could not have asked for a court to be more thorough or more perceptive in reviewing the evidence and really telling the story. The decision of the court is very clear in condemning the zoo officials and the elephant care at the zoo, finding that the people that are taking care of the elephants are woefully undereducated and simply do not have the professional credentials and expertise that they have been publicly telling the city council and people in Los Angeles for decades. We are now in a position where we have to evaluate this decision and decide what to do next. And frankly, it's a very, very compelling decision on the facts. It goes through the record at trial, which is complete. Even the zoo's own witnesses on cross-examination supported our case. The ultimate question of whether or not to close the exhibit is a legal one, but factually the court found virtually everything we hoped that he would find. The exhibit has hard ground, small spaces, the elephants are suffering from abscesses, foot disease, joint disease, degenerative joint disease and arthritis, psychological problems including the stereotypic behavior that is so emotionally corrosive and problematical to these elephants. It also causes additional foot problems because the bobbing and rocking creates uneven pressure on their nails. So the net effect of this decision is extremely powerful, and it undercuts the story of the zoo fed to the city council to support the funding of this $42 million exhibit. So the question now is what to do next. The zoo has this decision. So far, their press releases essentially deny that the evidence is what it is. The question really is, will the city council and the mayor deny that the evidence is what it is? And hopefully, the city council and the mayor will get ahead of this and realize that they were told a big, big story to get funding, when the reality of it is they don't have the ability to properly care for elephants in the Los Angeles Zoo. Not just because of the keepers, but because of the physical exhibit itself. It's 6.5 acres, but most of that's for the public. The elephants only get 2.2 acres, and that's divided into 4 pens. Plus, they're surrounded everywhere they go by hot wire and perimeter electrified fencing. They basically are standing in a sand pit on very hard ground, and they have no ability to access the greenery around them, the trees, or any of the things they need. So the council has those facts now. The decision's very clear, and regardless of whether or not there are post-trial motions or appeals, and there are later decisions to augment this or change this decision, the council has the facts. Hopefully they'll get out ahead of this. They'll realize that because they weren't given the truth in the first instance, that they have the opportunity to act and do the right thing now, even if they didn't do it before. And hopefully when they do that, the public will appreciate that LA City is in fact among the leaders of the various communities, and as you may already know, there are 23 North American zoos that have voluntarily closed their elephant exhibits. LA should get on that list. And the rest of the zoos eventually, hopefully, will realize from things like this fact-finding that it's not appropriate to keep a blue whale in a goldfish bowl, and it's not appropriate to keep the largest land mammal on Earth in a small zoo, even the LA Zoo, which is touted as one of the biggest and one of the best. It's not. The facts are out. Hopefully the council will act, and if not, perhaps this court or the Court of Appeal will take even further steps. Anyway, thank you to all of you who have supported us both emotionally and financially, and we intend to keep fighting. Thank you.